So if you're preparing meals, they're ready, you want to keep them fresh, you want the shelf life to be longer, the SVR BASIC is an entry-level modified atmosphere tray sealer. My name is Sonia and we are CiMa-Pak. The SVR BASIC is a tabletop model. It can do a seal only, it can do a small vacuum, or it can do the full modified atmosphere. So I've set it up right now to do a seal only. Simply by pushing in the drawer, we press start, and we had set it for 2.5 seconds to do the seal. Pull the drawer out and discard that, and we have here, the tray is a seal only. The film is cut all the way around and we have a small pull tab. So it also does a modified atmosphere. Modified atmosphere means you are vacuuming out the oxygen, replacing it with a preservative gas, which is normally a mixture of CO2 and nitrogen. The CO2 is going to take care of the bacteria that may be left inside, and the nitrogen simply takes up space. I'm going to change the program now from P0 to P2, which we have preset. It is set for a 99% vacuum, so it's going to draw out 99% of the oxygen. It's going to put back 85% of the gas mixture. It's going to seal for 2.5 seconds. It's going to allow a 1/2 second for the gas to dissipate through the trays, to distribute itself. And we have another 0.5 second extra on the vacuum. So we hold this, we have our program 2, and we are ready to go. It now knows what it has to do. Push the drawer in, press start. The first thing you hear now is the vacuum. The vacuum pump is drawing out the oxygen. Once it reaches the preset level of the 99%, and sometimes it takes a little while to reach that point, we're almost there. One more point. It does take time. Any of these vacuum cycles are usually 25 to 30 seconds long for the whole process. Now it's putting in the 85% gas. Dissipate, do the seal, and it's done. And we can pull the drawer out, discard the excess film. It looks very similar to the first tray. The difference is it's now gas inside rather than the oxygen. So this meal will usually last about 2 to 3 times longer than you would normally if you kept it in the fridge. So this is the SVR BASIC tabletop model. We do have larger models that we can see one here. It's a floor standing model. It would also have a larger vacuum pump, which would increase the speed just a little bit. But this is a great entry-level machine. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the molds. You can have a number of different molds for the SVR BASIC. They're a little expensive and people wonder about that, but let me show you a little bit why. While that one can do 4, this one does a larger tray and can do 2 at a time. So you have 2 parts. You have a lower part of the mold, which is where you put the tray, but the larger and more complex part is inside the machine. It's a little bit heavy here, but it does have knife blades all the way around. It seals all the way around. You'll see that it's raised on the inside. That's so that the heat doesn't touch the food itself. It also has a knife blade on the bottom here where it cuts the whole film straight across. And what makes them so easy to change, I'm going to flip it over for you, and you'll see that there are connections and so on the other side. This is so that you simply slide it out and in, and it plugs into place in the right way each time, which is what makes it so easy to change the mold. But it also makes it very complex. So you can have various molds with the SVR BASIC. That's it. Just give us a call, 1-877-631-2462, and we'd be glad to help. Thanks for listening.